Good morning everybody, welcome to Style Me Hannah and welcome back to another video. As you can hear by my voice, I've completely lost it at work, so I'm not going to be talking loads during this video. But today we are going thrifting and I'm so excited. I haven't been thrifting in a while and I haven't been back to this thrift shop in particular in a while, so I'm keen to see what they have. And yeah, I won't grate you with my voice, but let's go. We gotta do a thrifting OOTD first. So I've just brushed my hair. I couldn't be bothered. Got some clippies in here, hoop earrings. I'm wearing this top that I thrifted and these shorts that I made, the bag that I made. And I've got on my little sandals. So yeah, I'm in business today, so I need to be comfortable.
There is this little subsection before you enter the main shop that is stacked with furniture. There are couches, desks, chairs, side tables, anything you could possibly need. And honestly, the best part is that it is dirt cheap. Some things are definitely worse for wear that need some TLC, but it is sometimes nice to buy something and make it your own design style. However, some things are definitely in mint condition, like this set of wooden chairs that we were looking at over here. All of these chairs were priced at 1,300 Rand. That's crazy. There was nothing wrong with them. Definitely recommend having a quick squiz in this little shop before you go into the main one. If you still didn't find what you were looking for in this furniture section, don't stress, because there's an overflow of furniture outside the main entrance. There were some glass cabinets that were on display. And guess how much this glass cabinet was? If you said 500 Rand, well done, you're a good guesser. There's other bits and bobs too, like books and walkers and whatnot. But yeah, this is before we've even gone inside. So much stuff to browse through. The clothing section wasn't color coordinated, but they had the men's and the women's separate. The men's section was a bit dismal as usual, but the women's section had loads. Side note, how cute is this top? Love. You definitely have to come prepared to scratch through and take your time to go through all the rails. They had these boxes on the floor, which was a bit random, and it was basically just piles and piles of clothing that you basically just had to sift through and see what you could find. But there were ball gowns right through to pajamas, so there definitely is a variety for sure. Some of the items were also a bit defected. Like I found there were random slashes and cuts through the garments, but if you can sew, that's not a problem. I think there is a fashion buy in the area though, because there were a lot of surplus Mr. Price garments that were brand new, like in this box here. This was all Mr. Price stuff, and there were tons of them. So I think there's a fashion buy in the area that drops off the samples, because there were international brands as well that the garments were brand new. They just had random cuts in them, which I know that fashion buyers have to do to bring them over the border to prove that they're not going to sell them once they're here. But I did find this little corset. Again, Mr. Price. How gorgeous. The glassware section, oh, it had my heart. The cutest dishes with floral designs. They were so elegant, so feminine. I could have easily dropped some hard cash just in this section. But also, there's only so many uses you could find out of these, because I'm pretty sure they are used to display on the wall, not necessarily eat off of. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can do what you want with them, but they're just so pretty. I wouldn't want to ruin them. I'm also learning that it's okay to admire beautiful things without needing to buy everything. The hoarder in me strongly disagrees, but yeah, look at this section. There's just so much stuff. This shop has so much. You could easily come and decorate your house from next to nothing, just purely off of the things that this shop has. Some things are incredibly cheap, but some things are a little bit more pricey just because I think they hold value. I think they are like a special design or a special material, but they have everything you could possibly need. Dishes, wine glasses, crystal, vases. If you need vases for a wedding, to have like an assortment of different vases, this is the place to come. It would not break the bank and it would still look insane. But yeah, the glassware section, so much stuff. Oh my gosh, guys, if you are looking for board games, if you are looking for puzzles, this is the shop to come to. Look at all these puzzles. And they were, again, the phrase of this video, ridiculously cheap. So many different puzzles. Gosh, and stationery? You want some stationery? Bring your kids here. You will find some stuff. At the back of the one half of the shop, they have this sporting section, which has everything you could possibly need. Guys, we've only done one half of the shop. Another thing that this shop has an immense amount of is books. Every genre you could possibly think of, they have. And again, say it with me now, ridiculously cheap. And also, this made me feel very nostalgic. They have a whole wall full up with DVDs. I grew up watching DVDs and VH tapes, so this was very nostalgic, and it made me a little bit sad to know that this era is over, but it did look really cool, all stacked up on the wall like this. So if you ever need DVDs, definitely come and have a look here. As if this shop could not get any better, they had a sewing section, which I definitely scratched through. They had every book of quilting, crocheting, knitting, sewing, a really good assortment of different techniques and crafts. So if you're looking for a specific book to learn a new craft or a new skill, come and have a look here. They will definitely have it. I will say their fabrics were very expensive compared to the SPCA. They were charging like 45 to 50 Rand for only a meter of fabric, which is a lot. At the SPCA, for comparison, they charge 10 Rand a meter. However, the sewing patterns here, they don't have as big of an assortment at the SPCA compared to the SPCA, but they were cheaper here at Highway Hospice. So they were only 5 Rand here at Highway Hospice, whereas at SPCA, I think they're charging now between 15 and 20 Rand for a pattern. And I just had to show you this beautiful display of cross stitch. It's not for sale, but I just had to admire the crafty people that did this because it was breathtakingly beautiful. Look at me with my basket of goodies, just so stoked with life. We had gotcha really early. I think we had gotcha as they opened at about 8:30, and we were feeling really hungry. We had spent about an hour and a half, 2 hours scratching through everything and worked up quite an appetite. So we stopped at Spur for a cheeky cappuccino and a brekkie, and it was absolutely delicious.
The first thing that I got was this hemming device, and it's really cool because when you have your dress on the mannequin, you can kind of use this to mark around your dress to see where you want to level it out. I'm not sure what this contraption is, but I'll figure it out. It was 20 Rand. Did I need more sewing patterns? No. Did I get anyway? Yes. I got some fabric, gingham, of course. I obviously love gingham. And this yellow, butter yellow fabric. Beautiful. There's so many cute little dishes. Oh, I could have bought a lot, but we're not about to buy a whole bunch of stuff we're not going to use. So I just got this little hand-painted pottery from England. So beautiful. This was 50 Rand. I bought a curtain because I like the fabric and I think I can make a really pretty dress from all this fabric. It's really big. And this was 40 Rand, which is really good for this amount of fabric. Time for some clothing.
The first thing that I got was this buttoned up blue linen top. Absolutely beautiful, obsessed. It's a staple to have and it can get mixed and matched with many different colors. I unfortunately could not fit into this top. It was a bit too small and it was pulling around my bust. But it is beautiful nonetheless, and I will rehome it to someone that will fit into it. I then got this off-the-shoulder linen piece, which I think looks so cute, and it fit me, so I was pretty happy about that. This corset top was way too small, but I have a little thrift flip idea on how to get it to fit me, so maybe see that in a thrift flip video coming soon. This was a Ralph Lauren top that was 10 Rand, and it is really, really cool. I'm thinking of tweaking it just to make me fit a little bit better, but I'm pretty happy with it. This top, obsessed, so cute, so feminine. It does have a little hole in the top, but not a super big one that I can't just stitch up and it will be noticeable. So yeah, this one is a Stradivarius top. I think that's how you say it. It has a massive slash in the back, but again, I have a really clever idea on how to salvage this. So that will possibly be in an upcoming thrift flip video.
So all of the stuff today came to a grand total of 336 Rand 20 cents, which is amazing. I'm so happy with this haul. I went there not thinking that I was going to get too much, but just the way they've organized the shop and the vibe is really, really cool. Thank you for coming to thrift with me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm so sorry about my voice. I know it's probably like nails on a chalkboard, but I really wanted to film this video for you guys. And before I cut into any fabric, I wanted to show you what I got. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know any other thrifting places you want me to check out in Durban. I will definitely go and have a little look. And yeah, supporting charities is always amazing. Be sure to join the Salmi Hannah family, hit subscribe, and yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed. Thank you for spending this time with me. I will see you guys really soon in the next video. Bye.